We said we were going to go into Robert's. But...
All right, Robert's topic has now begun.
Wait, no,
Right.
said,
What is Robert's topic?
Just talk about music, I guess.
talk about music?
Robert, when you make beats, what are you like? Well, not beats, but like your
Produce
music.
headphones? Produce music?
When you produce music, what type of music are you going for?
Like, what's your inspiration?
So, like, when I first started making music, I really didn't have, like, an idea of, like, really what I wanted to make. But at that point, I started going to live concerts with my really good friend, Eddie. And he introduced me to a lot of, like, punk music or, like, indie music. And ever since then, I guess the first time I ever made music, I was just trying to capture just, like, what I heard and just how amazing it really sounded. And so the first thing I ever made was very similar to, like, just that. And another friend I have had been making SoundCloud recordings just on their phone. And I was like, well, fuck, if they can do it, I might as well start recording my own music too. So I just picked up a phone and, like, started recording stuff and threw it to GarageBand.
That's crazy.
Ever since then, I've just
Put it
been,
down
like,
in the description, bro.
really motivated just to make stuff.
That's so much different than like the way all of us think. Because every time I think of like I'm trying to make a sound like a beat, I always go that simple, like something simple like that. And like my brain doesn't let me create beats. I have the most unmusically bone in my body.
Oh, Lord.
But, yeah.
Wait, so when was this that you started? Because I remember going to your house and like seeing like that room with like all the pianos and like all the
machine and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and I was like, dang, like this is a nice setup.
Yeah.
But, like, was it then or like is it recently?
Like, I guess before I really started making music, as a musician, when I was playing piano and stuff, we were kind of just taught to, like, read what was on the page and learn stuff that other people created and just interpret it. So when I had all that stuff there, I was really just playing, like, covers of songs, and I wasn't really making anything.
I see.
And then I just, like, I'd keep buying or just, like, getting new equipment and being like, no, I need this to make this. And then I realized, like, well, I have all the equipment here. I might as well just use what I got. It doesn't matter, like, how much equipment you have. You just,
That's so fucking
Makes sense.
so you just do it. And then that's how I just started going at it.
I have a question. What about filming? I know you're like into film.
For sure, yeah. Going to school for it right now.
Oh. I was gonna ask him about that.
Where do you go?
Scottsdale Community. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Where do you plan on going like ahead in life? You going for more of a film or a music type of career?
I think I'm going to go more towards film. It's never really been a question of, like, what I'm going to go into. I think since the day I was born, I was like, no, I'm going to do film. And I know it's, like, a crazy idea, but I'm just going to at least try for it. And
Fuck
even
it,
if it
yeah.
fails, it's
You're
like,
only live once.
I mean,
that's all I got. And I'm just going to
Put it into it.
put it into
Do you have
it
like
because-
specialty you want to be in, like horror?
Yeah.
Or, like comedy or.
I really just want to be behind the scenes editing stuff. I figured when I went into high school and I started doing video production.
JTV News.
Hey! I know, legendary.
That was our high school like news videos that we'd watch every morning.
And I always edited those and stuff.
Hell
but
yeah.
I found out that I actually liked going, scene by scene, just editing stuff and kind of doing like After Effects and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna go towards that right now.
I mean, that's perfect. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
you follow your dream. I mean, just like us, man. Like, we all thought of this podcast like 3 years ago, but we finally started it now,
Oh, yeah.
Just one thing's got to motivate you. You got to keep going with it,
You can take my job of editing this shit.
You can edit the fuck out of this video
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
I
want.
could be like
Fuck these guys.
that one guy on the Joe Rogan podcast. With
Yeah.
Jamie?
I could be Jamie.
Jamie, pull it up.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy to hear that.
I was telling Sal we need to get his projector in here and like have it actually like project something.
That'd
Like,
be
we can
really
pull
sick.
up
Oh,
clips.
like
on
on
that.
website?
that would be sick.
Because like he mentioned, because we used to watch like these, have you ever seen those creepy ass Courage the Cowardly Dog videos? And it's like, I don't know, I don't explain it, but one day I'll show you. But he wants me to show you guys the videos we used to watch.
I just think it'd be cool if we all like reacted.
It'd
to
be
stuff.
so funny.
Like, that would be fun.
But like it can't right now because we don't
for sure.
can't pull it up like Jamie.
Settings will be updated later.
Dude, one of the funniest things you could, like, I know it's like super fucked up, but it was hilarious at the time. Remember the animals falling off the cliff?
That was my shit.
I know,
That's
that
my
was your
shit.
This
shit.
motherfucker
To John
loves
Lennon.
showing me that
I think
shit.
it's John Lennon. Like, it's so good.
No, I used to love watching Mr. Nightmare.
Oh my god.
Shout out Live League.
Live League.
Hoodside's
Hoodside's
Sal,
on
what
the
the
rise right now. Though.
Dude,
Oh my
Hoodside's
God.
been on that.
This motherfucker was watching this like fucking SpongeBob, bro, at my house.
Yes,
you were.
You were watching Hoodside like it was SpongeBob earlier.
Like you were, bitch.
Damn, dude.
fuck, I don't know.
So, what were you watching right now at the fuck in his fucking room?
Hentai?
Friday, 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
For now.
Bro.
If that exists in 50 years, I'm so sorry.
Five Nights at Freddy? What the hell is that?
You don't know
People
that?
can make
That
fun
shit's
of
fucking
videos
terrifying.
talking
Dude,
about
that shit's huge.
Sounds for another podcast.
It's definitely
When you're fucking switching the cameras and
I
that
should
shit.
go deep hours.
Talk, bro,
Dude,
bro.
Halloween special.
Oh my god. Halloween special.
We tell stories
But I
like
think
a
Halloween, I
regular
think-
show.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, a Halloween special would be dope. We should definitely do this on Halloween.
100%.
Fuck yeah.
Because I don't think we're not gonna go out trick
No,
or treat.
Yeah, fuck
At the
off.
cabin?
We're not.
I asked you guys to the
Dude,
fucking.
dude,
I want
can't
to trick or
go.
treat.
Bitch, we're
Not
like
one
20
day?
years old.
Yeah.
19, bitch.
You just come up
Oh,
Sunday.
Sunday? Yeah, I could do that.
Oh,
Yeah, because we're going there from
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, Sunday. That's
Hey, is there gonna be
Dude,
haunted
no.
houses or no?
Leave Saturday
Yeah.
night.
13th
Are they?
floor.
Wait, let's go to
Fear
Fear
Farm.
Farm. Yeah, those are the most
I'll
basic
take it.
ones.
No, but I'm
Well,
saying
it's
because the
gonna
whole
be
COVID thing. So
I'll drive.
Yeah, 13th floor is
I'll
open.
tell you later.
Or it's gonna be
Damn.
open.
Fear Farm.
I've
too.
never gone. So we gotta go.
13th
Let's go to the 13th floor.
I'm a little pussy when it
That
comes to
seems
that, but I'm
No.
not.
Is
Fear
it
Farm's
true
cool.
that if they can that you have to try to get to the 13th floor, but they can?
It's
like,
not a 13th.
And then if you get to the 13th floor, you get your money back.
It's just one floor.
That's
Nah.
a different
Yeah,
one.
that's what I thought
That's
it was.
different.
I
It's
heard-
changed
yeah.
so
No,
much.
it's just one
I think
floor.
there's two of them, and one of them is like you have to get to the 13th
Yeah.
floor, and then you get your
I
money
heard
back.
that too.
I think that's like
I
when
don't
they
know what that
first
is.
opened or something.
It's when they first opened.
Is
I
that
heard that
yeah?
too.
Because when I went there a while ago, like that is not what it was. at
No,
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
They used to be able to touch you too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this sounds intriguing.
Robert used to work at a
Yeah.
scare farm or something.
Yeah,
What was
I
it?
worked at this place called Sanctum. It's the one like at Superstition Springs. They was set up at the mall and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
I didn't get paid for it, but I went there like every day
It's
because it
still
was
a
just like
gig, yeah.
so literally just like the funnest thing ever, just to scare people and just like fuck with people.
Damn, that's
Well,
dope.
because like
I would like
it's like
that.
what are they gonna do? Like you just scream in their face and you're like, no, fuck you or whatever. I'm like, you literally paid for this. Like, you can't do shit. It's just so funny.
Dude, like you could never do that in like an everyday life setting either.
Yeah.
Just random person like, fuck you. Like, just like scream at them.
Yeah,
That's dope.
and you just like we'll say jokes and you like play with like jokes with them back.
Play with
and
them?
stuff like that. We play with them.
You take the
Oh,
kids and
dude.
Dude, I remember you coming to class like all tired as fuck. You're
Dude,
like, I didn't
yeah.
do the homework. I was like, why? And you're like, no, I just spent like
And
18,000
my
hours
voice would
over
be
there.
torn up from just making like weird noises, like playing like zombie characters and stuff.
God damn.
It was it was so much fun though. They'd like literally put anyone in the haunted house. Like they were short of staff some days, and they'd be like, "Hey, do you have any friends or family that want to do it?" And no one I knew really wanted to do it. So it was just like
Because
that
they gotta be
sucks.
like a certain person to do that shit. Like
Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
assholes.
That's what you're saying.
That's what you're
No, I'm
saying.
saying you gotta, you gotta
goddamn.
want to do it.
Like your
scaring
brain cells
people.
gotta be in a certain order.
I'm just lucky I didn't get punched in the face, honestly,
I
because
was
that's
about
like
to
the
ask you
fear that
that.
everyone has. But like, nah. One time I jumped into this really big dude, he's like 6'5". Like I jumped out, I was like, and I like shouldered him. He's like, no, it's okay, dude, it's okay. I'm like, okay.
You're so
I
sorry.
got, no,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry, man.
Well, I like backed off. I didn't like
Fucking
break
love
character, but I was like, like, oh shit.
I believe you guys saw.
For
Was
what?
that for him?
That was Robert. Yeah.
Robert, what was that one time? I think you were joking, but you're like, my dad picked me up, kissed me, and you fucking slapped me. I was like, oh my
I
god.
fucking love you.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Oh yeah, I remember this shit.
This motherfucker's like, no, it happened to Rob. I'm like, are you for real, bro? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Robert's like tired. I'm like, Alonso's like, look at him, bro. I'm like, stop. There's
Oh
no
my
way.
dude, I feel like that was just like my humor.
It was a
back
joke
then.
though, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
right?
like
Tell me it was a joke. Please.
Like I'd say.
And so he
something-
finally told me, he's like, Millie, I'm joking, bro. No.
No, but like even in junior high, I'd like say shit and just like, I don't even know really what I'd do. I figured like, I guess in junior high my idea was like, well, if I like don't really have a reputation that's good, like you'd always dare me to do shit. I'd be like, fuck it.
Oh my God.
People already think I'm a fucking weirdo, so like whatever.
I was a piece of shit.
It was no. I was like he like provoked me to do like dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's like
I do that shit where you do to Millie. Like I'm like, Robert, you won't do that. He's like, no, I fucking will. He's like, I'll
You've
do it right
almost
now.
fucking
Yeah.
broken our whole group apart like millions of times.
He loves
Because
you,
of him.
It's because of him, because he
Oh
tells me
my
to do
God.
shit.
We're talking about Robert right now.
Yes, sir.
Return to the
Si, patrona.
I know. Bootlicker.
But I don't know. I guess apparently, I think it was either you or Kevin, but someone told me like they used to like people would come up to them and ask them like, "Is Robert like serious about this shit? Like, is he okay? Like, does
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually hurt people and shit like that?"
I
Or
always
like,
get that.
I'm like, no, no,
Dude, one time in DC, I don't know if I ever told you guys but Alicia was like talking shit about Robert, and I was like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like she was like talking mad shit about Robert. She's like, he's a fucking weirdo, blah blah blah. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. It's like, who are you? Like,
And we also had a crush on her.
Shut the fuck up.
You did.
No, but like,
Every day at lunch.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
no, but
Alright,
like,
roll the clip.
honestly, I know like I was pretty weird back then, and I just find it so
was.
crazy that like you guys are like still so cool with me. I always thought that was like really nice because I know I'm like so different from you guys. Like, I didn't like do
White.
sports.
Dude, your humor, like, I don't know what it is. It's just
so fucking
so
funny.
it gets me so good. I don't know explain it.
Turns me
Oh,
on.
we're in Spanish class and you started drawing some random ass people like
Oh,
weird ass.
I love when you used to draw Mr. Enright and like you
yeah.
tentacles coming out of him and shit. Like, Robert, you're so fucking gifted.
Jimmy,
I love
pull
you.
up the clip.
Although I've never been like a
Travis?
like you know like a real like a staple of the group. I've always kind of been around it. And I
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
I just thought it was so
definitely.
cool that you guys were like.
It's
super
definitely
around,
Dylan's
honestly, so.
why the reason why you're with us is Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan introduced me to you.
yeah.
Successful project.
Successful.
We've had some failures.
Many
Oh,
fails.
definitely has.
We've all had fun.
Durham's the only raid member that's like left, kind of.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
Durham's
what?
always part of it.
The only
Yeah.
member is like kind of like drifted away.
Oh yeah, and like he
I'd
can
say
come back
Lingy
if
a
he
little
tries.
bit.
Yeah. Lingy
Yeah.
too. A little
Lingy's
bit.
just
Lee's
busy,
been
it's
busy
different.
getting his bag, dude.
That's true.
Lingy's been getting
Yeah.
his bags.
But even before
His
that,
bag's the hot Cheetos, yeah.
That's good.
Damn it.
It's for you, Lingy. Since you're not here tonight, I hate you.
He was supposed to be here, but he fucking
Yeah.
went to Utah for the 4th time this week.
to this day, you mean? He's always there. I never even know when he's here.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't
neither.
know
I
he was
remember the
here.
other day I drove past his house and I saw him outside, and a part of me wanted to turn back and say hi, but
Yeah.
I knew I was going somewhere, and I knew if I
I don't
stayed,
love him.
I would have like made out with him.
Robert, what's
Oh,
a
Space
like?
Jam?
Space Jam.
That one. That was God.
What's up?
Robert,
When
what's
it was
a
like the jungle and shit.
That's not even what happened.
Robert, what's
Or is it different one? I forgot what it's
Robert?
called.
What's a
Stop.
Robert? What's a song from your childhood that brings you up like nostalgia memories?
Oh jeez. Honestly, just like 80s new wave. I really like you know songs like "Don't You Forget About Me" and like "The Human League." And,
Oh, that
like,
goes hard.
It's like old 80s like dance songs, just because it's what my parents listened to,
Okay.
and it's just like even and working at the arcade,
Take notes.
Bro.
we always play that stuff too, and it's just like. It just brings back so many like happy memories, and I still like listen to it just because it makes me like just smile. It's
How-
so nice.
What about like pop, like radio hits, like as a kid?
Oh, like a G6 for sure. It's like
Yeah.
Oh my God.
that was like my favorite. I like went so hard at Skateland.
Dude.
that song.
When I first started watching Stranger Things, I immediately thought about fucking Robert.
Why?
That's fair.
Just because like it's a
Weird.
connection, bro.
Weirdos.
Weird.
Freaks.
Dude, I was literally just talking.
Horror.
I was talking to Marissa about this. We were watching the show called "I'm Not Okay with This." I hadn't seen it before.
I've seen that
But
one.
there's like that weird kid who like has all the records and shit like that. She's like, "Oh, that's so Robert." I'm like, dude, literally anytime a show like that comes out, it's always
When
like,
there's a
"Oh,
weirdo?
dude, it's
Bro,
Robert."
it's
It's fucking Robert. Like, oh, what's it? End of the fucking world or whatever. It's like,
Oh.
oh, that kid wants to kill. That's Rob. Sure.
Goddamn.
Or like Stranger Things. Just like
but that's
when-
like the first question I asked you. That doesn't bother you at all.
no, I think it's funny.
Okay.
Just like I think it's cool that honestly people can watch characters and be like, nah, that's like such a Robert thing. Like
Yeah,
that's kind of
crazy.
cool, honestly.
Dude, how did it feel like being a kid and having your parents own an arcade store?
Oh, you know, that was more recent. Like that was like junior high. That's I guess this one we opened up like 6 years ago.
That's still a good ass time to go to arcade.
I did, yeah, that's true. It was kind of interesting growing up with like all these arcade cabinets in the basement and stuff like that. Like I played most of those games growing up in like junior high. I played like COD and stuff like that, but
GTA.
like I always went back to those games just because they're just easy and
Yeah,
really
I
fun and
would
stuff
too.
like that.
Fuck yeah.
And, like why wouldn't you, right? They're just
Go
like
retro.
I'm good at
What's your
Pac-Man.
favorite out of like all of them?
Galaga for sure.
Dude, I love Galaga.
Dude, Galaga.
I
Galaga?
Fucking love Galaga.
This is a classic.
I'd sit on that for hours just trying to get good.
I got Galaga on my phone, dude.
Okay, didn't
I play
ask.
all the time.
Oh my god.
Don't you
Damn.
forget about me.
Joey, what's like a song that brings you back to your childhood? Like
Oh.
first song that comes to your head.
Counting Stars. Definitely.
Oh.
Counting Stars.
Republic?
That's
Payphone.
one for me
Payphone.
too.
Payphone was a good one.
Oh,
But
That reminds me of junior high a lot.
Was that like the first song that like you heard and you're like, I want to listen to this by myself? Like what would you
This
say
one?
your first song that you thought about
That's a
that?
good one.
First song.
I was thinking. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was Counting Stars.
Okay.
Counting Stars.
Counting Stars?
Yeah.
What
No,
about
yours?
Definitely Good Morning by Kanye West. That's like one of my favorite songs ever.
One of my things that I remember every time I smell a pool is titanium, because I remember my mom used to take me to swimming lessons during the summer, and during the summer, Titanium was like the biggest fucking song.
Fuck with that song.
So it's like
The lost song.
Titanium. It was crazy.
It's so good.
Space Raider.
Oh, is it
Exactly.
really?
This
I
one.
One song
got
I used to
that
love
on
when I
vinyl.
first heard it. The
Yeah,
only
so-
reason I know this song is because of American
that song,
Idol.
like-
I
What
got
song?
Rainbow Everywhere.
Hey There,
Like,
Delilah.
I was like,
Oh,
what am I doing with my money?
That's what Alonso
This
just
is
said.
so
Hey There, Delilah.
trash.
You can
Oh,
make
really?
that
I used to
music.
listen to that song. I think that song
That's
on guitar.
actually one of my big inspirations.
After I heard
the
that,
music they
like it was a
make.
cover. I forgot
Not
about
like that
who,
song,
but it was on American Idol.
specifically
I watched like one season ever of my
So-
life, and then I heard that song and I was like, "That is such a good song."
No,
Dude, sometimes yeah.
I literally learned how to play on the guitar just because that's like.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
What's one music genre you guys don't like? Country is like pretty popular.
Yeah.
Not to like.
It's I hate being
Country or rap?
I have to be in the
No.
mood to listen to
Mexican
country,
music.
but I like country.
I don't hate country.
The only thing I can't listen to is like heavy metal, like heavy
Oh,
metal.
I can
That's
get
funny, I
country
can
too.
listen to that.
Yeah.
I
turned
can't.
on to that.
You love AC/DC, huh?
Yeah, I like rock and roll a lot actually.
That's metal.
That's not like heavy.
That's not heavy like.
I know.
I remember
but
when you were
sure.
listening to the Ramones in junior high.
Dude, I
That was
love the
so
Ramones.
Can we talk about how like underrated Christmas music is?
It is, bro.
I like it.
I'm in the
I fucking
minority.
love that.
I love
Really?
Christmas
I-
music.
I like it.
Feliz Navidad.
It's so like
It like
It
brings
just has, like,
joy to like my life.
and it's
Talk
moment,
about
bro.
how
like,
underrated Halloween music is.
Oh.
Halloween music.
Doesn't exist.
Oh yeah,
Stupid.
Halloween.
Monster Mash.
Bro,
Oh my
the
God.
song
Every
Junior High.
80s
When I See You Again.
Thriller.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
dude.
the monster man.
Kind of hard.
The first
That-
scene is
that-
them going to
I've
the party.
cried,
They
like,
go
in
call-
junior high, I
call
cried
it
so
the
much
costume
that
party.
I like how we'll never hear
Fuck.
what the Monster Mash actually is, because the song's about the Monster Mash, but you never hear what the Monster Mash actually
Ooh.
is.
Oh, it's everything I think Halloween is Goosebumps, bro.
Oh.
Goosebumps went hard. Now when you watch them, like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
the ep-
What did I?
I was
show
obsessed
was
with
God,
that show,
bro.
dude. Every episode. Just
Rouge-
I can't see it.
Bitch had it on
Seriously.
repeat, huh?
Who could have guessed?
Bro,
Of course.
what was the dummy's name again?
Slappy?
Yes.
I would say a song that brought me back to like junior high is definitely somebody that I used to know.
Mm.
Remember Cafeteria? That
Dude.
shit?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
go.
Whenever I hear that song, I think of like Sunsplash. And
Yeah,
just, like,
I do
it's-
too.
Like
kinda.
oddly enough, I don't know.
That song can still be sad for me too.
Have you seen the movie
Junior
Dead Silence?
Yeah.
I
Is
think
that,
so.
is that the dummy from that movie connected? No, not
No,
because they
but-
look the same.
But the
That's
guy
why.
who made Saw made that movie. So
Saw is
Wait,
one
what
of
was
the.
Jigsaw is actually in the
Dude.
background of that movie. If you,
Oh
like,
yeah,
look
I
it
see. I saw
What
the Easter
movie?
egg on that the other day.
up, Dead
It's
Silence.
so old,
Oh.
bro. It's so old.
I used to. That was actually one of the few movies that like scared the shit out of me as
Dude,
a kid.
when I
Like,
first saw
actually-
that shit, I was like, "What the fuck is
Bro,
that?"
I
And
was
then
scared of Chucky as a kid.
these,
Yeah,
it's
that
like
Shit haunts me.
you need to watch that. It's
I'll watch it.
Robert,
Is
as
it-
a,
how-
as a
It's-
horror like fanatic,
Yeah.
how do you appreciate Paranormal Activity series at all?
oh my god, I want to hear
Yeah,
it.
horror critics hate that shit.
Honestly,
that's probably like one
It's
of them.
like
Is-
not. I've actually heard people like horror critics actually love that stuff.
What?
Like
I
found
never-
footage. I never really got into it, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's scary.
Part of me like gets it. Like it's kind of cool. Like slice of life. Like it's
Yeah.
just normal,
Yeah.
but there's like little things hidden in the background. Like I think that's cool, but it gets so boring. It's like
It
might
does.
as well call
It
it
gets
like normal
repetitive,
Like
bro.
the middle, yeah, the middle of the movie, you're like, okay.
It's just like not my thing.
Robert,
you gotta
so,
be paying. Like,
when did that
Dun,
Dead
dun,
Silence
dun.
come out?
One.
2009.
2009,
Yeah.
around there, huh?
Yeah, I remember watching.
It is fucking creepy. I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Robert, what do you
I
think
just-
about the Ring movie? Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
Fuck with the ring.
The Ring.
Ring's
Honestly, not that bad. I like it.
What
Yeah.
about Scream series?
Actually, I've been watching the sequels recently.
I've been trying to
Never
do the
watched
same
it
thing.
because
I've been trying to do
they're
the
all
same
on
thing.
Tubi for free. Actually,
I just
but-
go on the fucking
because
the
the
1,
and
2, 3 movies.
Yes.
Oh my
love
god.
it.
I love
It is God.
Yeah,
It- you
1, 2,
cannot
3
go wrong.
It's
God.
pretty. I've watched a few movies. Part 5 is coming out like 2 years from
I
now,
haven't gone.
and apparently it's a bunch of lore. So I was like, I'll watch it. I've never really been a big fan, but it's kind of cool.
The first one
What
is
about
always
s-
gonna be the best one, just because the story's so. Like,
Oh no,
so
for
good.
Sure. I watched it at the drive-in recently with some friends, and I mean I've never been a big fan, but I rewatched it. Like, you know what? It's kind of cool. Like, the guy who directed Nightmare on Elm Street,
Oh.
Last House.
That's
Like, he's
good.
like a veteran. He made the first Hills of Eyes like back in the
Oh, the Hills
So-
of Eyes.
It's like
That's one of the things I
Have you
was caught in
seen
the
that?
back of my mind. That
Dude,
like,
that is
forever.
the creepiest shit ever, bro. And I
eating
saw that.
babies and stuff.
Bro,
Yeah,
I was
I don't
like
wanna- I don't
10.
wanna
This
watch
guy's
that. I
like
don't wanna
going
talk
to
about
RV and
Sorry, we
shit.
have to talk about it.
I-
Jamie,
And
pull up the film.
The fucking Marines get
Travis.
obliterated. I'm like, God damn it.
Do you remember we watched Hush?
Hush
Oh,
was
Hush
good.
Hush was good.
Dude, I remember
fucking
that.
love-
I remember
love
that,
that.
night. Do you remember that night when we all watched it on your
Yeah,
couch?
we were.
Dude,
And then your mom was
Yeah,
Your
shout out
mom-
to your mom.
Yeah.
She called me a fucking Trump supporter. I was like,
It's like the exact opposite.
People just kept
I
walking
know.
in and leaving the door open.
Dude,
It
remember
What do you
pissed
think,
me off.
Robert? What do you think about The Exorcism?
Like the first one? Like
Yeah,
the
like the
Exorcist?
original. That is solid.
I don't know. I've never been
never watched
scared of it, but like,
Oh my god.
I honestly, my goal as to make something. I want to make like the next like Dante's Inferno or like Exorcist,
Oh
something that
my
like
God.
shapes like something culturally by scaring them. Like that's so
I only
amazing.
read-
Like how
That's
Have
something
you ever
can
read
do
that?
that.
I only read like half.
Like
of that,
that's
dude.
what I shoot for.
What about
honestly.
Scary Movie 1?
Stop. I have not read
I was thinking the same
It's
thing.
scary.
Honestly, part 4 is underrated.
Every
Scary
time
Movie
I-
4 is underrated.
Every time I watch scary movies, I know what movies to watch next, cause like they reference so many like good ass horror movies,
Yeah.
but I didn't
It's
know
true.
about it. But like,
Sure.
What are your top 3?
Wait, I want to ask, what about the Conjuring movies though?
Actually, the first movie really well done.
Yes.
That gets me emotional. Like when the exorcism scene,
It is.
I was like when it gets the flashbacks, like the family at the beach, I get like emotional.
Like so many like movies came out of that like
It's-
just that
yeah.
one movie like all the
Because La
paranormal
Llorona's
shit.
connected it too.
well, yeah, no,
and
they're all.
I think-
their own universe.
I
yeah.
think what they're all missing is what The Conjuring 1 and 2 had, which is like heart,
black people.
like family, and just
God.
like it doesn't all have to be like super scary. What makes the moments scary, in my opinion, is having those like lighter moments where you're appreciating the characters, and then it's not just like some stupid jump
Yeah.
scare the whole time. It's,
It's like
like
a mood
it's a story.
Yeah.
Like that's what I.
What about
appreciate for sure.
Insidious?
Insidious is good.
I like
First
it.
one is-
Same director, James
Really? You don't
Wan.
like the first
I
one?
didn't. No, I said the first one's the best one out of
Oh,
my favorite,
yeah.
but like the third one is like
I agree.
How did
They're
you?
okay.
because it's like the grandma towards the end. She's like looking. I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel like such a pussy. I never.
Do you get
watched
scared
these
anymore,
movies.
Robert, watching horror movies? No.
No, but when they do scare me,
You're like, holy
I'm like,
shit.
wow, this is really good. Like
Bro.
one movie I watched recently called Possum,
Mm.
really scary.
What was your first? What was your?
That's scaring me right now.
What
No,
was-
dude, you just gotta you literally
Oh.
look it
I
up. It's
wanna
like
watch it
Serbian
now,
film?
you know?
Stop, bro.
it's like eerie. Like
Possum.
Dude,
like it's kind
The
of
scary movies usually don't get me.
it's like
This
more
scared me.
disturbing. It's like you watch it and you're like, this is so fucked up.
What about
Like,
a Serbian
but not
film?
like that's fucked up, but it's all like bang bang. Like who cares? Like
Yeah.
Saw. Like oh, that's really fucked up that guy's like cutting that other guy open to get a key. But then it's like who cares if they do it a million times over?
Yeah.
This is more subtle. It's all drawn out. It's like the type of things that kind of scare me, and I think it scare most people, is like when you look down a hallway and you think someone's looking
Oh,
back at you,
God.
or you catch someone at, or like you think you see someone, then you look back and they're
You
gone.
can watch with your book of
That's
Mormon
scary, and that's what Possum is. Really,
Stop,
it's just
bitch.
kind of like that.
Dude, that'll
Bro,
fuck
let's
me
watch
up.
that.
I feel like that fucks you up.
Do you
Dude,
think,
what?
Robert?
Like
so
you-
you're not
like-
scared to like watch horror movies?
No,
Millie's
not
like
really,
interrupted
honestly.
so many
I
times.
know, dude, chill.
There's like 5 different conversations.
Because of you.
It really
Would you
is.
say, like,
Because of him.
you say you get like scared easy? Like I feel like the only run I get scared is like how Robert was saying. Like I feel like I see something in the dark. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I'll watch a movie like, okay, lights off, I have to go upstairs. I'm like, holy.
Like I'm 18 and
hell
I'm being a
no.
bitch right now. Like just
To the
stop.
bathroom.
Hitting the light switch and jumping
Oh.
straight into bed.
Close your eyes. Don't even open it. Like,
Yeah.
don't even open it.
If you kill me, you kill me.
I think I'm the biggest pussy because I can't even watch fucking scary movies.
You can't.
Let's
Remember,
watch Possum.
we tried to get Annabelle.
No.
We tried to
Oh.
get into Annabelle. And we couldn't even do it.
Really?
Fuck
Come
no.
on.
I'm the biggest pussy when it comes to scary movies, bro. I've been scarred as a kid and I hate that shit.
Man, what was that movie we watched with our homecoming dates that day? We went to the movies and we saw a scary movie. And I fucking yelled like a bitch at one point. I was like talking to him. I was like chilling. Then I look up and I got fucking jump scared. I was like, sheesh.
What? Who did we go with?
You went with Rosa and I went.
We
With,
watched.
I don't remember what we watched. That's why I asked.
Scary movie
I remember
3.
one time we went to
No.
a scary movie together and I had my headphones on because I was too scared of that shit. And I had to
Was it
close
The
my
Purge? I think it was The Purge.
eyes. No, I wasn't the purge. It
It
definitely,
was scary.
it definitely wasn't the purge because I ain't that much of a bitch.
Alright, Purge
Don't
2.
get triggered.
Purge 2. Robert's like,
That one we don't talk about. We don't talk
The
about.
Purge is such a missed opportunity, honestly.
Really? I think
I
it
feel like
is.
it kind of like the
I
story's
still
like
haven't
kind of
seen it.
cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
that'd
Like
be
it got people,
terrifying. You're
like
in your
people
house and
talked
like,
about it.
That
walking
idea
around.
is scary.
Like people
actually.
talked about it.
terrifying.
Like I remember
Should
in
I
like
watch
one of the senior pranks at our school was like Purge.
Purge?
themed.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how
watching it.
big of an
Yeah, it
idea it's
sounds
become.
bad.
Like people just like,
The
oh,
concept's
what if
really
it's
cool.
like
I think
it's
Purge
cool.
night? Like that's so
That'd be
cool.
fucking awesome.
But the movie itself is like, I don't know. It's not like. It's not the best like home invasion movie like Hush. That's a good
That
one.
one's
That was
good.
fun.
Yeah.
But one that really
I
fucked
felt
me
that.
up when I was really young was The Strangers.
Oh
Have you ever
my
seen
god!
that?
Oh my
They're
God, is
having
that
a
the one
dinner,
with-
right? And
Yeah,
then-
or something like
Wait.
that. No, that's You're Next. I
How many
think.
is there?
next.
What?
Is this just one?
Just two.
Two,
They made a
okay,
sequel recently,
yes.
but that movie terrified me because it was so realistic. It was about this like
I need to
married
watch these
couple,
all tonight.
and they're just like really tension filled, and then they're just out in the forest, and then these people just break in.
God
It's based
damn.
off the Manson murders, so it's just like
Hell no.
really
That's
eerie.
amazing.
I remember what scared me the most was it's like based on a true story,
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
and it's like not really, but kind of is.
Yeah.
Like when it came up on The Conjuring, I was like, "Whoo!" Like we're about to get some fire, boys.
Have you seen the Disturbia movie or no?
Oh,
No, I haven't.
I've seen that
Shia
shit.
LaBeouf.
I heard that was really good though.
Damn. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot, but I'm just
Top zombie movies.
Zombieland #1.
Oh,
Oh, zombie
fuck
movie.
yeah.
Double Tap was
I watched the old
almost,
zombie,
but it was good, bro.
Night
Double
of
Tap
the
was
Living
good.
Dead.
Dude, I never
Dude,
It's
it's
so
so
good.
good. I watched it. I was
Yeah.
like,
So-
wow.
Yeah,
I was
it was
like,
good. It was good.
You ever watched this one?
Yeah.
Fourth Kind.
No, I haven't.
because so like I watched like, cause like so I watched like the Goo like whatever the Monster
Yeah.
of the Black Lagoon, the Goo Lagoon.
You watched
Monster of the
Night
Black
of the
Lagoon,
Living
right?
Dead?
Yeah, and then I watched that, and I was expecting like the kind of the cheesiness, but like for like a zombie movie, that was really well made.
Dude, if you like that one, you have to watch the sequels, like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. There's like so
Oh
much
my God.
social,
Oh, I think I've
bro.
seen Dawn of the Dead.
so much
Dawn of the
social.
Dead is
There's smart
fucking
movies.
terrifying.
They
Like
really are.
Day of the Dead, I watched that for like the first time like last year. It like blew my mind. Like George Romero, the director, he's like such a good character writer. Like there's like really fucking scary zombies, but there's also these characters and these struggles, and a lot of the movies actually are comments about like race and shit, and it's just like so
Yeah, like
deep and
the first one.
amazing. Yeah.
The first one, how like she like, gets stuck with like that black
Yeah,
guy,
the
and he
ending.
doesn't trust her and stuff. But like, dude, yeah, it's
I know, and even the ending, like the black guy survives, and then the cops just shoot him.
Yeah,
At the end.
Yeah.
Like that was made in like back in the
Typical.
'60s. Like it's crazy.
2020.
Which one is that one?
America.
Night of the Living Dead.
Justice for Breonna
Classic.
Taylor.
It's like a black and white. That's what we're talking about too.
It's
Old
it's
black
not that
and white
scary, but it's really important to like
So,
movies in general.
what would be your top three then for zombies?
For zombies, Day of the Dead,
Dawn of the Dead.
Shockwaves, because it was like the first Nazi zombie movie,
And World War
and
Z.
obviously that made like Black
Yeah.
Ops zombies like,
I think.
and
World War Z.
this is hard. I was actually just watching a zombie movie, and that was pretty good. It's called Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. It's like
Oh.
really catchy, cool title, but it's from the '70s. I was like, well, when you read the title, like, I gotta fucking watch this. Lately, I've been looking at movies that are like really cheesy and shit, like Octoman. It's like, what's
Oh,
the fuck deal with
God.
this? And it's just some like guy in a rubber suit, but it's like kind of cool.
Is that
I
one
don't know.
old or no?
Yeah, they're all like the movies like that can't be made now. That's what's
Yeah.
like so cool about it. It's like they fucking made that. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, if you think
What's
about it, people
your-
like back then get scared by anything. Like Octoman, oh god.
What's it called? As you're like, as a film person, how do you feel about that one movie, The Room? I think the worst movie ever
The
made.
Room. I think it's cool. It's just because really what it comes down because they made this movie called The Disaster Artist recently.
Yeah.
That was really good, and I saw that movie first, and then I saw The Room. And The Room's like a so bad it's good movie. Like you watch it, you're like, this is kind of fun. Like it's like kind of sad, but it's like really funny. But honestly, it's just kind of like the story of how it was made is just kind of cool. It's just like these two friends were just like, we're gonna make this movie, and I don't care if people think like my humor is stupid and like stuff like this. He's like, I'm just gonna do it.
Damn.
He was like, no one knew where he was from, how old he was, but he had like.
He was like such a weirdo. in
He had
Hollywood.
millions of
Yeah.
dollars.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool, but
What about Sharknado?
I was actually just thinking about
Oh
that
my
honestly.
God.
awful.
Because I was like watching movies like Octoman, like what makes these movies different from fucking Sharknado?
Yeah,
like
straight
trash
up.
like that. Like what's the fucking difference? But then I thought about, it, I was like,
that was fucking
Sharks.
Dude,
serious,
I
bro.
remember watching it. I was like,
I thought about, it, I was like, what's the difference? And I thought, well, one's doing it because they think it's cool. Sharknado is like taking the piss out of it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna make a shitty movie and people are gonna laugh at it. Those movies are like, no, we're making a serious movie about fucking Octoman.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fucking scary. And then you watch and you're like, it's not scary, but it's like, at least they tried.
yeah. I have a question about what's it called? Like not this. I don't know. It's kind of still scary, but it's kind of like more like disgusting, like just hurtful in the stomach.
Yeah.
Like the human centipede.
Oh, I was gonna ask, yeah.
Good.
There's like a subgenre for that, like type of stuff, like Saw,
What is it called?
Hostel. It's not like torture porn.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
the
wow.
title's like
I don't
stupid,
know, like that
Yeah.
shit.
but it's just like, I don't know. For me, like, some people watch horror movies and they're watching it like, oh man, that was really gory. Like, oh, the gore was so cool, and I was like,
God, no.
I don't watch movies for the gore, but I can appreciate like the effects, like when they do it. I'm like, oh, that was brutal. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
you
how
feel it?
the fuck did you even do that?
What was your most
Like, I just appreciate it.
What's
But
the most brutal
We're
scene?
recording him.
what the most brutal thing I've seen?
Yeah.
Jeez, like The Thing, like the first one.
Oh.
If you guys have ever seen
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah, that one's crazy. Although
I'm-
stunt doubles, that's really what I wince at. Like stunt doubles who like take a hit and like
Oh,
roll
God,
over. I'm like,
yeah.
oh Jesus Christ, that was a person.
I watched Rambo the other day, and it wasn't like the original one. It was like the one that was made like in 2006 or like the more recent one. But the scene where like they go and like they storm the village, and like dude, they just
They
tear
fucking
that
get the
shit
Chinese
up.
kids and just
Yeah, they get to just rip off like tear all their limbs.
flamethrower.
They just throw it in the lake, like
Oh my
just limb his
God.
body and like cut off the kids' heads and put them on spikes. Like, and they just show
They
like
did.
it's like going really
I
fast. so you
never
can't-
watched that.
You can't.
It
It's like going
is.
very fast, so you can't get like, a good glimpse. But you see all of it happening, and you're just like, oh,
Straight up.
like I gotta stop. I was like, I have to stop. Like, this
What's
is-
that?
Dude,
He paused
low-key-
and prayed.
why'd you pause it?
Low-key, the most like disturbing like movie scene is probably like Saving Private Ryan for me. Like the first.
Oh,
8
which
minutes of-
which part?
First eight
where
minutes.
they get on the beach and they're fucking
Oh,
getting
just
mowed
open it.
down.
Dude,
Dude, right as they
terrifying.
open it,
Yes, bro.
that shit
Oh
just
my
fucks me up because it
God.
actually happened.
Yeah.
Like that literally could just be like what happened right there.
No.
And they're trying to fall off the sides too, and just.
And they're no dude, they're drowning. Like with the
How did we
backpacks,
win that?
I
Dude,
don't
because
know.
we're just like
Marines
meatheads.
were
We're just like
fucking-
keep sending.
No,
keep
so,
sending.
that's actually
It
yeah.
was.
Like the propaganda that like was like facing it was like, bro, like your whole family's gonna die or like you're gonna die. It's like, which
Dude.
one do you want?
And then they
choose?
got to the beach, and there's just a bunch of landmines
Yeah,
and
dude.
fucking fence.
and they have motherfuckers.
Dude, but like, exactly
Bro,
like.
did you play the
how?
mission on Call of Duty? You just like,
Yes.
when,
Yeah.
like, all your friends are just getting mowed. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
Dude,
god.
and
You're
the movie-
crawling behind.
In the
And
movie,
finally-
the dude pulls up like his arm. He's like
Oh, he's
for it.
looking around.
He grabs his arm and he's just like staring at
No,
where
dude.
it was.
Yeah.
That shit hurt.
Or that guy who
damn.
looks up, is like, "Hey, I made it! He just gets shot in the
Oh
head.
my
He's
God,
like, "Look,
no
my helmet."
Yeah. and then
The worst is when like Tom Hanks is carrying that guy, right? And then the
Oh
mind blast, he's
my
just carrying
God.
half the body. He like looks down, he's like, he just drops it
He
to
just
down
keeps
on
going.
me. And the other one is like when he's like telling the guy to like call him, right? And he's like, hey, call this. And then he calls him back, and his whole face is just,
just
blown
blown
up.
off.
I
Dude,
just-
that
made
I
me
was
sick.
like,
Have you seen Black Hawk Down?
God.
Right, have you seen Black Hawk Down? Damn it.
Black Hawk
Robert,
Down.
what's
It
the
is
genre of
gory
movies?
as
You
fuck.
like,
A genre movie.
like superhero movies, or that's what it is.
I don't fuck with
Marvel?
superhero movies.
Really?
Damn it.
That's his shit right there.
I love
Well,
Marvel.
the reason I don't like it is because it's a product of like the film industry becoming vertically integrated. This vocab word I learned from fucking classes of film.
GTV.
But it's just like essentially what it is like studios have control over everything. Like
Like changing the story of it? Or
yeah,
or
no,
something?
it's just like they reign supreme and they can buy like up all these concepts. That's why Marvel's
Yeah.
buying up
Yeah, dude.
because like that's like their thing now. Like that's what makes money.
I didn't like Homecoming. Like I did,
What?
but like I didn't have an origin story, bro.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
what the
I
fuck,
understand.
man?
I understand that.
Because
but
like
it's
me reading all the comics and shit, I'm like, what? Like, how did he get his powers? Where's his dad? Where's like, how the fuck did he get his web shooter? I'm like,
Okay,
what
I
the
understand
fuck?
how you come from that, but I've told you about this, right? Like, think about like we already have like two origin, like
Yeah,
recent
but-
origin stories of Spider-Man, and think about the timeline of where like,
But, like he
that
said, they
Marvel
just fucking
universe
changed
was
it.
like was in.
They
Like-
just pump stuff out, honestly. But I did see New Mutants recently. I was like hoping that
I
one
saw
would
that,
be
but
good.
I don't know.
That was not that good.
Really?
Really?
It is-
That was like
good.
honestly probably the worst Marvel movie I've seen. Like usually when I watch Marvel movies, I'm like, at
Alright.
least it has like a standard.
Well,
like
yeah.
you know,
Was
Marvel
that,
movies
was
at
that a
least
Sony?
here.
Was that a Sony prediction?
No, I think it was actually
One of them-
it was Marvel. That was the
Was it
surprise part. I
Marvel?
was like, wow, this was Marvel.
No, Sony was the
Wonder
fucking
Woman?
Andrew Garfield
DC.
ones, and then they got sold
I
again.
know, but we're talking about the New Mutants. Not.
Oh.
Their idea was like to make a horror
but-
movie about it too, which I thought was kind of cool. Like horror movies in Marvel, that could be cool.
Heck.
But they made it PG-13 or something like that, so it was just like, this isn't scary. And then it was just, yeah, it was really forced and just wasn't my thing.
I know Alonso fucks with Jeepers Creepers.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
I was singing
that
this song
was-
too,
Is
you
that
know,
what
stop.
Pinhead?
I don't care.
The guy has a bunch of-
Jeepers Creepers.
No, it's the-
Where'd you get
like
this?
the
It's the
flying-
fucking
Dude, that shit
flying
would
bitch.
get me
That
on
comes
the
every like
like
20
when they land on
years
the
in, like,
bus.
8 days.
It's actually pretty sweet.
I bet
Dude,
you
the
that
bus
shit's
was
scary.
dead.
That's one of those movies that's
Dude, the
scary.
first
Yeah, it
one,
was-
holy shit.
The
When
one
he
with
goes
the
in
high
fucking,
schoolers in the
Dude,
bus.
second
I've
one?
never watched
Yeah.
it. I've always wanted to
The
watch
third
it.
one, just awful. Don't
We
ever
should
watch
just
that
watch a bunch
shit.
of horror movies on Halloween.
Please,
Or,
Bro,
like,
I'm
record
down.
it.
We should,
That'd be
like-
kind of cool.
So with you guys,
Have
I
you
would
seen
do
the
that
third
as
one?
much of a pussy.
I gotta watch
It is
it.
Comment down below if you
terrible.
want to
Yeah. Dude, the first one when he goes
Comment
into the
down below.
basement by himself and he gets stuck and he sees all the bodies. Like,
Oh, dude, all the dead bodies.
And the
yeah.
second one where he's like carving the kid. Or is that first one?
Oh,
Where
what
he's
about-
carving it?
I don't know.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh.
You know what? Actually, I saw that movie for the first time in like 8th grade. In the first one, and that was the first time I was like, "Oh, this gives me like the creeps." Like
Yeah.
that's how like.
That
fuck-
fucking-
Like
And that shit was real, bro. That
What do you
shit was
mean?
real.
Like that. Like they filmed them. It actually happened.
Oh, you mean like Ed Gein? Yeah, there was a guy that actually cut people up.
What's it called? I'm gonna bring this movie up because I know like it holds a special place in your heart. Logan, how do you feel about?
Oh my fucking god, Robert, you put me on so hard on that shit.
I remember
Did I put
we
you on
both watched.
Louis, or no?
No, I was gonna watch it.
Dude, me,
Logan's
you
God.
were telling me like, oh my god. I was like, I know, I'm watching it.
Logan's
dude,
God.
me and Dylan were in the theater watching it, just like,
We
just
both
like
cried.
we both like teared up. It was like
Dude,
That's sad.
I watched that 3 times back
So
to back to
amazing.
back. Like,
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was just so good.
Dude, that
You know who
beginning
hates that
scene
movie?
where he just fucks those guys up, like he's like he's like, oh, like I taking the tire. I know. He's like, please stop it.
oh god,
It just breaks my heart, bro. He's like all old and shit. He's like taking.
Dude,
forever
the
to
ending
repair.
is
I'm like,
so
oh.
sad.
Dude, his daughter's like, wake up.
spoilers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never
that's
watched
not
this
for
movie.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
You never-
come
you haven't
on.
seen
I
it?
mean, whatever.
Dude.
Dude, the black
Ask
and white
Camille,
version. low-key
he has
goes
my
on.
I actually didn't
I
watch
have
it.
I still
Is
have
You
it
it.
haven't
good?
watched the black and white version?
No, I feel like it's just a black and white version. So I already saw the
I mean,
movie.
it is. It looks beautiful. To me.
I'm
You
sure it
watched the
looks good.
fucking Hateful Eight. The guy.
Okay,
Dude,
okay,
Hateful
yeah.
Eight.
I heard Hateful Eight was. What about Ridiculous Six?
That is
Ridiculous,
cold.
I was thinking
yeah.
of Ridiculous
Yeah,
6
that
when you
was
said
good.
Hateful
For
Eight.
sure. What
I
about
remember I
Kick-Ass?
watched that for the first
Kick
time.
Ass was
Really
gone.
special place in my heart, honestly.
That's the only
Kick-Ass is
superhero
so
movie you
good.
like.
Oh no, because it was like the superhero movie before superhero movies got big. Like Spider-Man was out, but that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just
You ever
they
watch-
trash on it.
I
Like,
love it.
Like
bef-
versus the world.
that one's pretty good.
It's alright.
Bro,
Yeah.
Kick Ass 2 when like they
I
go
didn't
down
like-
into the bunker, just kill the fucking American guy, like the Patriot guy.
Oh,
Did you know it
yeah.
was Jim
And-
Carrey?
Was it?
That
What
was
the
Jim
fuck?
fucking Carrey. Like the whole time I watched it till the end, I was like, wait, Jim Carrey was in this movie? Who was he?
No way.
No, that was.
I
that
do
was
not
Jim-
look like him.
He's
at all.
buff as hell.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I just recently watched The Green Hornet.
Oh, Green Hornet goes crazy. Seth Rogen.
That's
and
pretty
then-
I thought it was pretty good.
Dude,
Seth Rogen's in it?
I just watched the Pineapple Express for the first time.
What?
Oh my
What's
God,
that?
I love
Pineapple
that.
Yeah, I
Express.
did.
so
I never
good.
watched. I don't know why.
I have not
I just
seen
I haven't had
This
the
is now
platform
the
to watch
Rated
it, and
Movie
they got on
Podcast.
Netflix.
I
And I was
know.
like, wow.
The movie
Isn't it
podcast.
with, wait, who's it with? Seth Rogen and
James Franco.
James Franco. Yeah.
What's your opinion on Seth Rogen? I won't be offended.
He's cool.
I
I don't
love.
like.
He's
He's like
ended, bro.
he's like Jack Black. Like he's
And
just
we
a
had
cool
15
guy.
minutes
Like if
of-
you met him, I'm sure
Yeah.
he'd be like a nice guy. He's funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, he knows how to roll a across
I
the
think
line.
I think Jack Black's a little more like silly, whereas
That's
like
what
Seth
I was
Rogen's
talking
just
about
dry
before.
humor. Just,
Oh yeah. Dude, his laugh. Oh, that's just,
He's
yeah.
such a character, man.
Yeah.
I remember you told me to watch fucking. I was like, oh Robert, you know the movie Quarantine? You're like, yeah, bro. It's just basically a knockoff of what's it called?
Wreck.
Yes, that. And then I watched
It's like the
Wreck.
Spanish version.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Quarantine was like
I haven't watched it yet. Actually.
Quarantine. Yeah.
No, Wreck. I mean.
Oh, Wreck. I watched it because you told me to.
Is it good?
And then it was kind of similar, but then I watched Quarantine. I was like, fuck this shit.
Motherfucker, you told him to watch it and you didn't watch
Oh,
it.
because I knew you'd like it.
I was just saying. What the
I watched both of them. I was like, alright, he has a point. But I thought he had already seen it. So.
I just know these things. So I watch videos
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. It's just like some movies I just.
But have you
don't
seen?
watch.
You seen Quarantine or no?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
Quarantine.
You should watch that one. It's kind of like.
It's cool. It's cool.
The,
It reminds me of shit. What's that? Like, what's that one game that was really popular that came out that was like a horror game where you like film on a
Flappy
camcorder?
Bird.
Oh,
Oh.
Sunderman.
Outlast.
No, Outlast. It's all
Fuck, I'm
green.
retarded.
I did that shit by myself, bro. In the
I
middle
never-
of the night.
I never finished that
I
shit.
cannot.
I got stuck and I gave up.
I remember I watched
No.
you playing it and I got scared.
I know.
It's
I got
like-
scared
It's,
too.
Fuck
it's,
no.
like, it's scary.
Dude,
but
my
I
brother's
like
been trying to get
control
me
it.
to play those
Let me
games.
check
They're
it.
not
Wait,
scary.
what
The
game?
final mission on Outlast literally made me shit myself.
I hated it
Oh
open with
my
him, like
God.
with the
Dude,
controller.
I
'cause, like,
cannot.
you're-
Because at one point it's just a shadow following you and you can't get away
And
from the
it's-
shadow.
My brother's
And he goes
like
through
that.
walls and you're
First time,
like, what the
Yeah,
fuck can I
how'd you
do?
feel about it?
Yeah,
It's cheesy. It's
Hey,
cool.
we got-
It's like corny. It's
Alright.
kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? Any final
Yeah.
questions? We gotta
Hey,
end this.
Alright,
shit.
first, top 3 movies since we're talking about movies.
Yeah, no, like just masterpiece. I want to
Any-
get masterpieces.
All right, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. We need to
Wait,
go
what
because
is-
we need to finish this.
Well, what if we did
Robert goes last.
top maps or whatever from zombies? No, we already did that.
We did
Whatever.
that.
Movies.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
okay,
give us
movies.
what
Sure, sure.
You're last, though.
So,
So I'll start.
I'll go first. I'm gonna do this because what's it called? Like my dad, like our family loves this. The Godfather like trilogy.
Oh shit! You messed with that?
I messed with that heavily.
I got put
not
on
seen
this
that.
year.
Oh, goodness.
I've not seen it.
Beautiful.
Damn it.
You should watch all of them. Like actually, they're amazing.
I don't know.
But
I can't think.
This can't waste my time.
I can't think of
Damn
it.
it.
All right, I'll go next. My favorite 3 movies would be Logan, Nacho Libre.
Oh god,
good
grief.
lord.
dude,
It's a shitty, it's a shitty ass classic, bro.
Kill
Dude, it's
yourself.
nostalgia. Whatever.
It's nostalgic.
It
for me,
is.
bro.
Damn it.
And the last one would probably have to be. God damn.
Like the live action Dragon Ball Z.
Dylan, what?
No, probably Superbad or Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah.
Super bad is.
Not even this is the end.
Oh shit. This is the end. This is the
Honorable
end.
Another
mention.
hour. Here we go.
Alright, Charlie, you're next.
Oh fuck! Which one's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio in the stock market?
Oh,
Titanic.
Wall
Wall
Street.
Street.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
that
that
one.
one. I have the most basic movie taste.
And I really love The Revenant.
Oh,
Really?
Fast and
Oh,
Furious
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, the whole fucking series.
This.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Up to 3.
I'd probably say Grown Ups.
Oh, dude,
Wow.
Grown Ups is amazing. I love Grown
Oh,
Ups.
so you
That's
shit on
gonna be
me
us,
for
bro.
Nacho
Come
Libre,
on.
but
No, Grown Ups is funny.
I'd be
Like,
fucking
all the
awesome.
friends.
Grown Ups is just such a. I remember watching that over and
Piece
over
of
as a
shit.
kid. And that's
I
the one
watched
that
that
never
shit
got
for
They
tired.
make you laugh every time. They're funny.
and
I
Nacho
love
Libre doesn't?
Nacho Libre. It's just.
Yeah, I like
it's like-
personally. I like Grown Ups more.
It's nostalgic for me. Nacho Libre.
Dylan?
Dude, I like so basic. It's Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
I
Pulp
fucking
Fiction's
love
like
I've
a
never
number
seen
one
Pulp
movie like
Fiction.
around the
You
globe.
hate
That
that
like.
movie.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's like basic
Yeah.
as hell, but I love that movie with like all my heart. I'd probably say, fuck man.
I've never seen
Scooby Doo, like with the live action.
No, dude. Like probably Superbad. Low key, Superbad is probably the best
Scooby-Doo,
comedy movie
Monsters
ever.
Unleashed.
It's so funny.
Do you agree with
Monster
me?
Man.
that. Yeah, it's one of the best movies.
Yeah.
I think it's the best comedy movie ever.
McLovin.
Yes.
That
No
never
last name. What?
You're 24. What the fuck is this?
gets punched. Just knocked the fuck out.
And then
I didn't mean to ruin your vibe, McLovin. I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot about 21 and Over.
I got mine.
And then I don't know. I'd probably say Wolf of Wall Street, just because that movie's fucking.
It's-
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
Wolf of
good,
Wall
it's
Street
good.
is fucking amazing.
Alonso.
I watched it for the first
Hey,
time
what
last
did you-
year.
Oh, I mean, we went.
I would say I love Shutter Island. I don't know.
I've
Yeah,
seen it.
Shutter
that.
Island was
It's
amazing with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn,
He's
It's
got
worth
his
seeing it.
respect right now.
I know.
I didn't expect it.
You got the head.
I love The Dark Knight too.
Oh,
that's
fantastic.
good.
You like those
That-
movies?
Dark Knight.
Dark-
I actually
like the
saw
Batman ones?
Tenet recently, directed by Christopher Nolan. That movie's crazy.
What's
Is that-
what's
is that the
um?
new-
American Psycho.
We'll
Keith,
get there.
Keith.
Urban.
What the fuck? No, who plays
Chief?
Joker in
Keith-
Dark Knight?
Keith Ledger.
Dark Knight?
Keith,
Yeah, Heath Ledger.
The guy who
Keith Ledger.
That's the
Keith
best
Ledger.
one, no?
Yeah,
The best Joker.
Yeah,
Did he
that's
kill
what
himself?
Yeah.
Did he?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
People
like-
say it's because of the Joker film too.
He
Yeah.
put himself
made-
in like, the role. Yeah.
That man made his own lines, bro.
I don't know,
Just
man.
'cause-
Joaquin Phoenix
so
did
into
a
it.
really good job. The newest Joker movie.
fucking- As cringe as
Haven't
it is, I love that Joker movie.
Which one?
The newest one.
It's
I never.
really-
I still
Joaquin
haven't
Phoenix.
watched it. I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
Dude, the Joker, the newest one, you haven't
I
seen it?
watched it like 3 times.
I haven't even
Is it
seen
Joker
Venom, bro.
And then I really
Venom,
love
Venom's-
Hateful
Venom's
Eight.
good. It's
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
And then-
It's such a good movie.
There's a Joker movie?
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Bro, you hear
That was
bro?
so.
What?
Hateful Eight.
Oh,
The Hateful Eight
yeah.
is so good.
If I had to pick a favorite Tarantino movie, it'd probably be Inglourious Bastards.
Oh,
Like, I know it's like-
God.
Like, probably not his best. Like, you know, it's more subjective, but like, that's
Favorite.
my
Cool.
favorite.
I have another one. No. All time is There Will Be Blood. That movie was so
What is
good.
that? Cool.
I watched that so many times.
What is it, Joey?
It's about this guy. He's an oil prospector who uses his son to make himself look like a family business, but really he's just taking advantage of people. It's
God
it's
damn.
very very in depth.
Just-
But
that's what I
you
would
gotta
be.
watch it. It's more about the character itself.
The Joker though, that shit hit on like deep. I'm like, God damn.
There's so many like themes of like classism and racism in it.
There's so many things.
Do you not
Yeah,
watch
it's
Joker?
so good.
There's a Joker
Dude,
movie?
shut
Shut
the
up.
fuck up.
It's
I'm
the
pretty
one
sure
with the
I-
stairs.
God,
How have you
damn.
not heard of
It's
this?
the meme with the stairs and he's like walking down the stairs.
Oh, that Joker movie. I'm fucking
Oh my
stupid
God.
as hell.
I actually haven't watched it though.
I haven't watched it.
I
either.
have it
watched I
downloaded
know a
tomorrow.
lot.
I didn't
I pretty
watch
much
it. I
know
heard
the
it was
fucking
trash.
plot by now.
Wow. I really like it a lot.
I heard it.
I love
Did
that.
you like it a lot? Really?
No, you go, dude.
Joker? The one that just came out recently? I haven't watched it.
Chavo del Ocho?
You think I should watch it?
Bro, yes.
Alright,
I'm just
man,
gonna say this
yeah.
one because it's like my childhood, bro.
That's the fierce one.
God.
No.
The Minecraft
Spider-Man.
movie.
Spider-Man 2, bro, forever.
Oh,
bro.
Spider-Man 2 's
That's
a
like the
good
best one. Though.
That's the
Which
best
one's
one.
better?
3 is the best for me.
Octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
That is
Oh, yeah.
just like he quits and he comes back and like saves her. and
Fuck,
shit.
You
that
love
was good.
Sandman, huh?
What's the...
Sandman's so sad.
That's
Dude, that one's sad. That's,
that's
a sad,
I
story.
was crying, dude.
3's my
I was
favorite
fucking
because of all the
crying.
Provide
villains.
for his daughter.
Second,
That was really sad.
second, we already know, bro. Interstellar, bro.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Interstellar,
Dude,
Oh.
I still never watched that
you
movie.
put me onto that, I'm pretty sure.
Bro,
That's tough.
Or Troy, you would like that
Yeah.
one. That one's actually
that
insane.
shit just like, god
So many
damn
movies
it.
that
Oh, dude, the
Alright.
ending's so sad.
It
Dude, you
is-
just gave me my last one because I couldn't even think of it.
Interstellar
That's
was,
totally-
oh,
That's top.
damn. I had to watch that
Soundtrack for
shit
Interstellar?
3 times to comprehend, bro. Cause like, what the fuck's going on?
You know damn well you still don't understand.
I
it.
don't.
I know.
Nobody
Dude,
does, bro.
I
Dude, his newest movie
I know
is like even more
Alright.
crazy. It's about like reversing like time itself, and while time's happening, so it's like multiple timelines just happening in the same.
Oh
like,
hell
God.
no!
it's so crazy. Like
That
people
shit
walking in
confuses
reverse
me
and
so
things
hard.
getting reversed while other people are moving
What,
forward.
is it out? Like, is this? Are you?
Yeah, it's in theaters.
What's it
and,
called?
Like, it's called Tenet.
Oh, I
Oh,
heard
that's what
of
you're
that.
talking about. Dude,
Yeah.
I want to watch that. That sounds dope.
What
as hell.
about The Martian?
Actually,
Oh,
that's
Martian.
good.
I like
That's
The
good.
Martian.
I fucking
Martian's
love
good.
it.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was funny.
funny.
It was funny.
My third, I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Artificial Intelligence.
Oh yeah.
I love
Kevin
that
Hart?
movie. No.
Kevin Hart special on Netflix.
I'm thinking of Central Intelligence. My bad.
No one's watching by now.
Which was that?
It's old, bro.
We were just
If you're here, I'll give you a big fat kiss on your booty cheeks.
Have you seen it? Artificial Intelligence?
Oh yeah, never mind. I take the back. I take the back. I'm sorry.
It's like a
Really?
robot
If you're still
feels
watching,
feelings
might
and
as well
stuff
just
for the
subscribe,
first time.
guys.
That's what I
Are you
say.
talking about robots?
with Will Smith.
With like big
No,
ones?
it's not.
Drop
It's
a
not
light.
Will Smith.
Comment down red if
Oh.
you're still watching.
Robots, right?
Confuse
It's
everybody
like,
else.
it's like with the blue robot in Big Weld. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I
The
know.
animated one,
Yeah.
robots.
Oh, hell, I fucking love that. movie. We talked about it on the podcast.
We did.
Oh really?
Fucking love
It's
robots.
like one of the first episode.
Or it. My third one would be I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that
Okay,
was-
Lonzo, what's your
You
favorite?
made Thunder watch that.
Oh hell.
We got
Bro, I watched.
No.
I was scared of that movie.
Really?
That's how much of a pussy I was.
My goodness.
Dude, bro, we need to
Bro.
sit down, bro.
Bro, pussy is not a bad word.
Okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Fair ones, Interstellar is number 1.
That's dope.
2 would probably be Holes.
Oh.
And then,
Alright.
and then
Wait,
three would be Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump?
No, Forrest Gump is my top 3. So my
This guy.
For sure.
Clap,
Forrest
round of
Gump.
applause.
Round of applause. Dude, that's a dope fucking list.
Forrest
For a
Gump's
really
good.
agreeable list. Really
Wow.
good.
Forrest Gump because like I like the aesthetic of back then and like
Oh my
his story.
God, it's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
The story is
awesome.
so
It's
beautiful
really
and like
I wish it was longer. I
Oh,
wish it was
yeah.
like 4 hours.
That shit was fucking
Interstellar
long,
because
bro.
I'm just so interested in like the fucking science behind that and
I've
like
never
the
seen this
story.
on batteries.
And then Holes just like
Classic.
it's like you kind of relate to it because you're a kid too and you're like fuck if I was in that situation like just think about it. I like it.
Finding treasure, like.
Yeah, yeah. And like you're cheering for the kid because all the adults are like fuck you dumb bitch and he's like making it out.
Get that bread, boy.
Yeah, he's hustling.
That's the best top 3 I think I've ever heard. Like,
Hey.
That was really
I'm
good.
not even joking.
That was
bro.
really good.
Thought about that
I
one.
can steal that list, honestly.
No cap.
Oh,
That was-
since you already won it, damn it.
I didn't know those 3 favorites.
The
but-
Legend.
Oh, did you already go?
Well, I just said it. Well, I thought we were just talking about like a
One.
masterpiece. movie.
Avengers
I said
1,
The
2, and 3.
Godfather.
Why don't you go, Sal?
Oh, Friday Nights at
I
Freddy's
can't
movie.
remember. Stop.
I
let's
can't
see,
believe
figure
you're
out.
watching that today. Damn it.
Just say your movie.
Yeah. Alright.
I get it.
Emoji movie.
Let's see. I'll just go off what you guys said. I do love Holes actually a lot. I'm just thinking about.
He got mad at me for Nacho
Did.
Libre.
I'm joking. It's good.
He's like, fuck Nacho Libre.
Radio level.
It's okay.
Alright, let me finish.
And then I really love Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like
I
a
love
lot.
that shit too.
I don't know.
What was
I thought that shit was really funny.
Did you like it?
It was,
I know.
I liked it.
It was
really
okay.
funny.
Like, I didn't hate it.
Because I mean, like I remember like my grandma listens to that music. Like actually, like she actually likes it a lot. And so like hearing that in the movie, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like I know this. But then my other one would probably be. I'd say This Is the End. Actually,
Alright.
What is that about?
It's about.
Dude, it's hilarious. It's like 5 famous actors, like James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill,
Yeah.
like a whole bunch of famous
like all
actors.
those friends.
They play themselves, and they're stuck in a house, and it's the end of the world. It's fucking
In
hilarious.
Like hell is coming
Like,
up on
this is
Earth.
the
and
end.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
I
Oh,
remember that.
Yeah,
it's
like all the good
hilarious.
people get sucked up
Fucking
into heaven, and they're like, "Why didn't we get sucked
Dude,
up?"
Universal Studios did a haunted house on that.
Forrest
They
Gump.
did a haunted house on that, like that
Um,
movie.
this is
Like,
the end?
yeah, it
Dude,
was crazy.
They go hard
Dude,
for
they go so-
Halloween.
Oh
They go
my-
so
Who's that?
hard.
Universal Studios.
I wanted to go
Oh,
this.
damn.
Fuck,
Dude, I went
man.
there. They lied last year,
Serious
2
stuff.
years ago. Oh wow, it was
No,
amazing.
it's
Dude,
the
to go
production
with
on
like
that.
friends, could you
amazing.
imagine? That'd be so fun.
They
I don't give a fuck.
deck
The lines
that
are so
shit out,
long.
Dude, it's scary. They're not even that long. Like, they're really not even that
Dude,
long.
we need a year.
But
we
like
need to
only
plan
like
for
certain
this.
things are open though. Like just because like it's a Halloween attraction, so they closed down some of them to put up like haunted houses.
Shit, I don't
But-
care.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
so
Fuck.
fu-
I have
like
to.
around like the main like
It's like
town
my
and
favorite
stuff.
thing.
There's just like a bunch of like scary people walking around.
Have you gone recently? Like when
To-
the Walking Dead one is?
Yeah,
there?
The
that's
Walking Dead is
beast,
cool.
bro. At the end, it's the fucking fence and all the zombies trying to get it.
They had
and
an
shit.
Insidious one. That one was cool.
Oh, I
What?
didn't get to go to
That
that
sounds
one.
dope.
Yeah.
There's like a mummy one. There was the Jurassic Park. This is just
The
Robert
Jurassic Park, they did the whole
Just
thing.
you?
It looks beast.
What?
Yeah.
You're,
Oh, yeah.
You're the one
Yeah,
that
left.
say that they're talking.
So if I had to go with 3 movies, which is like changes all the time, but these are like the 3 like throughout my whole life. Like,
Consistent ones.
like yeah, these are like the movies that I just like
Come on, write this down.
always go to.
I'm gonna write this.
This is so. I know this is like so much like attention.
I would have to go with
Citizen Kane.
Jaws,
Sands.
Oh,
wow.
Jaws.
God.
That one's good, dude.
1985 Fright Night, like the original one.
Oh,
Good
It
lord.
just has a special place in my heart. It's like another subjective pick, I guess.
Yeah.
But, and then this one's hard. The third one,
Midnight by Miko's.
Stop. FNAF.
Um,
What's the side comment?
probably American Psycho. Honestly.
Oh
Damn.
my
Hey, say that again?
god.
Shit up for you.
Wow.
Dude, I'd be forgetting like
Me too.
Wait, what was that? What was
It's
that?
American Psycho.
American
Oh,
Psycho,
okay.
for sure.
you put me on that too.
I'm glad I put everyone onto that.
Mhm.
Dude,
I remember people would come
Oh,
over.
okay, damn.
No, because I remember people would come over.
Okay,
and-
Just to
Bravo.
watch it.
Yeah, no, and Kevin would be like, "Why do you show everyone that movie? Like, people are disturbed by this." I'm like, "Yeah, it's funny."
It's the point of
So
the
weird.
movie.
Have you seen this all?
I haven't watched
I
any
got
of those
classed
3 movies that
tomorrow.
you just said.
Dude.
Jaws.
me
You haven't
neither.
seen Jaws?
I've never seen
I-
Jaws.
Me neither.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I think that was a good ass episode.
I know what I'm gonna do with this, all this fucking footage.
Delete it? Yeah.
You need to buy a cat.
All right, guys. If you're still here, thank you for watching.
You're not here.
You're not here, probably.
Be honest.
Text me hello if you were still here, but whatever. Fuck that. Take care. See you guys next episode.
Subscribe, comment, like.
No,
If you guys want to see Robert again, let us know.
Love to come back for sure.
Yeah.
What is your
I'll join
first
that.
official?
Yeah. No.
Joey's a regular. Should be a regular,
He
right,
should.
Joey?
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
If you can make it for sure.
Forcing me.
All
to
right,
make
someone
the
stop the
hits.
video. We already stopped it.